in regards to that as we move forward. But now we have breaking news coming out of the Middle East. And the Israeli military announced that the Red Cross has received the remains of a hostage previously reported by Hamas as Officer Hadar Goldin, who died in the 2014 Gaza War. Israeli forensic teams will verify the identity once the remains reach Israel. The coffin is currently being transferred under the Red Cross custody to IDF troops in Gaza. And here, of course, on NewsX World, we will bring the updates straight to you when we get them. Now we move to India for our next story. And in a major counter-terror operation, the Gujarat Anti-Terrorism Squad, otherwise known as the ATS, has arrested 3 men allegedly plotting terror attacks across India. The accused, Dr. Ahmed Mohammedin Syed, Mod Suhail and Azad Sulman Safi, who were apprehended while supplying weapons near the Hadar toll plaza in Gujarat. Officials say the arrests thwarted a major conspiracy aimed at executing large-scale attacks in multiple Indian cities. According to Gujarat ATS Dig Sunil Joshi, the suspects had been under surveillance for nearly a year, and the ATS received intelligence that Dr. Ahmed Mohammedin, a 35-year-old from Hyderabad, was involved in terrorist activities and planning to visit Ahmedabad. Acting on this input, the ATS tracked his movements and intercepted him at the Hadar toll plaza. During the operation, the ATS recovered 2 Glock pistols, 1 Beretta pistol, 30 live cartridges and 4 litres of castor oil. Castor oil is a chemical used in the production of deadly poison ricin. Officials revealed that Dr. Mohammedin, who holds an MBBS degree from China, was attempting to prepare ricin as part of his terror plan. Okay, now once again joining us is Dr. Kachar to discuss this development coming out of the Indian state of Gujarat. What does this reveal about the evolving landscape evolving terror landscape in India?
It's a very, very important aspect because time and again we have busted this. Last month there was a terror plot to target certain areas during Diwali in Delhi and Bhopal, and 2 people were caught and they were linked to the ISIS, and one a chartered accountant was also arrested. So we are actually seeing that people are being radicalized from the civil society here. People who are in professions like you mentioned, there is a doctor who has done his MBBS from China, then there are CAs, then there are other people who are working in the government offices in responsible positions who you would least suspect them to be involved in helping these modules. There are a number of sleeper cells also we have actually seen now in Gujarat, in the Ahmedabad and the Gandhinagar area. It has been reported that these sleeper cells have been functioning, and these sleeper cells have also been functioning in the southern part of India. So I think this is a dangerous trend, and our intelligence agencies need to be extremely vigilant and concerned, and we have to have a better policing, and the civil society has to play a more important role, because if you see anything happening in your neighborhood, anything unnatural, or there are some people who are collecting in a particular house at regular intervals, those aspects must be reported to the nearest police station or chowki there, and police also needs to have verification. The landlords, whomsoever you are giving your houses on rent, you need to verify the antecedents of the people of the tenants whom you are giving your houses. So all this responsible civil society has to play an important role. You cannot leave everything to the government.
Yes.
It's not possible for the government to carry out, crores of people are staying in India. How will you able to make out, who's carrying out a clandestine activity or not? So I think
Yes.
the role of civil society becomes very important here.
Yes, Dr. Kachar, thank you very much for joining us here on NewsX World. Pleasure to have you on the programme. We stay in South Asia for our next story, and Bangladesh police have conducted a large-scale coordinated security drill across Dhaka ahead of the disbanded Awami League's planned Dhaka lockdown protest on November the 13th. Reports say around 7,000 police personnel took part in the exercise at 142 key locations, including the residence of interim government chief Muhammad Yunus. The Dhaka Metropolitan Police described the move as a regular security exercise, though it comes amid rising fears of unrest following the ouster of former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina. Witnesses reported a heavy police presence, with officers in riot gear conducting vehicle and bag checks. The drill follows the partial withdrawal of army troops last week, who had been on duty for over a year. Hasina was deposed after a student-led protest in August of 2024 and is currently being tried in absentia for alleged crimes against humanity. Okay, now joining us is Prashanta Kumar Shil, a political commentator joining us live from the Bangladeshi capital. Thank you very much for joining us here on NewsX World. Of course, Bangladesh's police have staged major anti-riot drills in Dhaka, with thousands of police being deployed across the capital. Does this reflect real intelligence on planned unrest, or a message of deterrence ahead of this planned political activity by the banned Awami League?
Yes, it's a very interesting. You know that after we see that ousted Prime Minister from Sheikh Hasina from Bangladesh, almost 1 year passed already. So this is a very big, actually, procession for the bandit, still now bandit organization in Bangladesh, political party. This is the Bangladesh Awami League, the big party in Bangladesh, and they have declared a party that is the Dhaka March, and that is lockdown to Dhaka. So this is it's a very interesting for the political parties, especially the law and order and everything. We are very surprising to see what is happening in the November 30. What is happening? What is the scenario in Dhaka from November 30? Very interesting. And already you know that November 13 is very crucial for the some important events, especially you know that the now the ICT, International Criminal Court and Justice from Bangladesh humanitarian ground, Sheikh Hasina is the verdict from our from this court, and her verdict is confirmed from November 13. So the Awami League fan follower, they know what the legal total framework of our justification of court and what is the verdict from our court can declare. So the people know, and the fan follower already know. So this is a very unrest situation for the who are the supporter of Bangladesh Awami League, and they know it's a confirmed death penalty of the Sheikh Hasina. So the people don't, especially the Awami League supporter people are take it not a very positive way. You know that the same confirmation you see in the 3 or 4 months ago, that's in Gopalganj, the same scenario. We see that the brutal scenario from the recently reformed student party that is called NCP, National Citizen Party, versus Awami League supporter. We see that there is at least 3 died from that kind of incident and march. And so this is a very new scenario for Bangladesh. What is happening from the November 13th? Because Awami League is still banned, and their spokesperson Jahangir Kabir Nanak is here from in India. So he announced that there is something unrest situation and everything is possible during the situation. So we are waiting what is happening on November 13th, and especially our Home Minister and other from the law enforcement authority, there's nothing happening to November 13th. But isn't, you know that the surveillance team and other team, they haven't confirmed. Still there is some actually happening from the November 30. We are waiting. What is happening? The political unrest situation So the memorandum issues. So lots of thinking in Bangladesh in politics nowadays. We are waiting what is happening the present situation, and we're just waiting to see our Court of Criminal Justice verdict, and also see the what happening, and it is possible to come back for the Awami League supporter and Awami League to the political discernment at this the issue. So lots of argument in here, and we're just waiting what is happening for next in our future politics.
Yes, Prashanta Kumar Shil, thank you very much for joining us here on NewsX World and bringing us more insight on that situation coming out of Dhaka today. We now move back over to India, to Nepal actually, and the bodies of two Indian nationals, Jignesh Kumar Lalabhai Patel, he's 52 years old, and his daughter Priyasha Kumari Patel, aged 17, who were missing since October the 20th, have been recovered in Manang district. The father and daughter, who had left Gyalsen Hotel to visit Malapriya Monastery, failed to return, prompting a search operation. After failed attempts, a trained rescue team deployed by the armed police force located the bodies under snow about 100 meters from the monastery. Efforts to bring the bodies down from the site are now underway. And that's a wrap on Primetime Asia. Keep watching.